Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Tackle made after the completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision. Picks up some big yards for that first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. An inside div now from the shotgun.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Campbell. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll use the ground game here. They stop him at the 22, but that's some important breathing room on this drive. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris, and Kajana Carter, and Larry Johnson, and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Penn State. Made the defense look slow that time. And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Barnett. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He breaks free now, has room to run. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create, and he just throws it away.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Tackle made after just a short game. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs. Defense comes down with it.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for some space. It's Wallace. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offense. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fella's Kurt flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Barnett. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. The back's got it. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff to the right side. Running with purpose. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. No huddle here for the offense. Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's moving out of the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
He's going to hand this off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Handoff running right. Powers through. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to pass here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Gonna run it. It's Wallace. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Testing the right side here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense cannot be stopped. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Pressure is coming, and the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
On the return, it's Smith.
Return is tackled down at the 37, and your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over 1st and 10.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Working his way inside the 15. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires it. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal now. A chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touch.
Oh, and it's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? Past midfield. Across the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it the distance for 2 points. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He's running out of time here. There's contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Barnett. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field.
3:25.
Play action here on first down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He slings this one deep down the left side. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
With the catch, it's Moore. And they get him down after the completion. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Campbell. They tackle him at the 9. That's
But
he should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Slide 22. Slide. Freedom.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Check. Over.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. A handoff to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They'll run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the beatdown continues. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. On the run, it's Haynes. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
He's moving out of the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Looking right. This one caught. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. He's southern with the 45, but that's good for a 1st down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe.
The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's refusing to be stopped on this play. They get him down, but not before he gets to a plus 38.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here.
Let's go.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
Pound 55.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can
Touchdown, Penn State. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Point after, not great through. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And he's got it already past the first down marker. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. First down here for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Nittany Lions trying to cash in here in the red zone. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Back behind the quarterback, line in pistol. On the ground, it's Haynes. They bring him down right at the 20.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And he's got it again. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying to extend the play. The pass ball's incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And the drive has reached the all-important red zone.
Here we go.
They'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory.
On the ready.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Get set. Get set. Check, check.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Nittany Lions will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert.
Lasso. Ready.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Catch made on the left side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
He shreds the tackle. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain. And he could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about this.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And the Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Pass caught, can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.